I get people talking about this model quite a bit in the comments. People don't want taxes to go up, I understand that, but with an increase in GST, you can actually reduce the income tax rates. How it needs to work with any increase in GST, because GST is regressive in nature, you need to pair it with really good social security. So very good, it might be universal basic income, it might be ease of access, so people can make sure that they're, not homeless because they have to pay an extra 15% on all their goods and services. Say that we do that and execute it really well, and countries have done this really well, particularly in the EU where they have really good welfare systems. They often have quite high VATs. So some forecasting by our favourite consulting firm, PwC, says that it's about 9 billion to 15 billion to compensate people if we're going to increase the GST to 15%, which is about 1/3 of the extra amounts it would collect for government. The other 2/3, which say that's 20 to 30 billion or so, my maths isn't very good there, then we can use that to reduce the burden on individual income tax, which is currently around 400 billion. After accounting for refunds, I think it's about 340 billion. So we can reduce personal income tax by around 10%. How that gets attributed across the board is something up for debate. But obviously the social welfare stuff is going to go to the lower income people. The middle income people are going to be left out a bit in the cold and probably would get more of a tax break. And at the upper end of town, there probably wouldn't be a tax break from a broadening of the GST because it affects that lower middle income segment much more. Therefore, giving them income tax breaks should, do good things. This is something still being debated by academics and tax policy experts and has been for about 15 years now. So I'm not saying this is the best model, but this is the model that's proposed. While it's proposed, I don't think it's ever actually going to happen.